Well, the U.S. men's national team arrived in Seattle this week, and today they'll take on Australia. This is the most highly anticipated game of the tournament so far, and it's here in Seattle. Mimi Jung and Ariel Ursuto are joining us live from near Seattle Stadium. It's going to be an exciting day, jam-packed from where you are all the way to downtown, the waterfront. Can't really get enough.
This is the day we have been waiting for, Farah. I mean, the vibe, the energy down here in the Stadium District is just going to be through the roof.
Yeah, I really can't wait to see it. I mean, we saw what it looked like on Monday when it was two non-U.S. teams, and it was so much fun. It was packed all throughout Occidental. I can't wait to see when it's packed with the red, white, and blue.
Yeah, and we're already seeing fans line up for some of the events that are happening down on the waterfront, and the team will be taking the stage here in less than 6 hours. The U.S. men's national team, of course, taking on Australia in a match that is expected to draw more than 100,000 fans to not only the stadium, but watch parties, bars, and gathering spots across Western Washington. You add in the Juneteenth celebrations that are happening, of course, across the city throughout the day. We're going to see some pretty huge crowds downtown. One of the places that we are watching fans is in Seattle Victory Hall. Australians are going to be taking over that venue. We've seen a lot of the Aussies all around Seattle this week. This morning, they're going to be gathering in Soto. Let's check in with Christian Balderas. Live at Victory Hall this morning. Any fans, any Aussies that you've spotted so far this early hour, Christian?
So no Aussies just yet, Mimi, but there is a line that is building, and you can actually see some of the prep work that's underway. These guys have been hard at work really early in the morning. You may be able to make out Aussies Pies and Sausages is here. They're based in LA, but a lot of their crew is actually from Australia. They say that they are authentic Australian food. And as you mentioned, we are anticipating people to be out here bright and early, and the line is already building. If you want to follow me this way, we got one guy over here. He's not Australian. He's actually a local here in Seattle. Sean, right? Yeah. Mind if we come chat with you? You were here over an hour early.
I was.
So I gotta ask, what time did you wake up and how are you feeling?
So I woke up at 4:30 this morning, got in at about 5:30, parked, and then came and got in line. Well rested. I'm prepared for this. Super Bowl got me ready, for sure. The Super Bowl got me ready, but biggest sporting event in the world today. It's amazing to take part in it. Just happy to be here. It's great for the city of Seattle. Just an amazing day. So had to be here to soak it all in.
Training since the Super Bowl, I guess.
Yes, exactly.
Walk me through, why get here so early?
I've always been early about everything, and I thought I might as well be the first in line, take full advantage of it. It's going to be a packed house today. There's prime seating, so we've got to pick the best, right? We want to make sure we've got a great view and place that people watch as well. So very excited for the opportunity.
Thanks for talking with us, Sean.
Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you. As you mentioned, we're anticipating to be pretty packed out here. If you want to keep following me this way, you can see a little peek of the line that is building here. A lot of fans over here. Looks like they're actually U.S. fans though I see a few green and yellow for the Aussies, or the Socceroos as they like to call themselves. Now, I'm told that they're actually cleaning up inside still right now, as it was a pretty wild day yesterday with the Korea and Mexico match. Fairly busy, the line which is building. They actually had to hold the line at one point. They're anticipating it to be actually busy, just as busy, if not busier today. Now, if you want to come out, here's the event details. It's starting at 7:30 in the morning. They're going to be marching, though, at 9:45. And, of course, kickoff is happening at noon. For now, I'll send it back to you.
Christian, it's going to be so fun to see the throngs of people making their way to the stadium from Victory Hall. Thank you so much. And if you don't have a ticket to today's match here at the stadium, don't worry. There's so many places where you can watch the match for free at these fan zones outside of Seattle. The events are spread out across Western Washington. Here's a map of the fan zones. In Everett, there's a watch party on the waterfront. It includes a kids zone. Bremerton is hosting a Juneteenth block party in addition to showing the game. The Puyallup Tribe is hosting multiple events during the match around Tacoma. There are watch parties at the Puyallup Tribe Administration Office, Emerald Queen Casino, Woven Seafood and Chop House, and Firecracker Alley. Today's match is sold out, but there are still resale tickets available. Of course, it's going to cost you. The cheapest ticket we found at last check is about $1,700. By comparison, though, next Wednesday's match, the cheapest ticket is close to $400. but if you ask anybody who's already paid for a ticket, Ariel, I'm sure they're going to say it's worth it. This game sounds like it's going to be a really great matchup between these two teams. Now, here's a look at the other 4 games happening at Seattle Stadium. Next Wednesday, Bosnia-Herzegovina versus Qatar. Next Friday, it's Egypt versus Iran. July 1st, Seattle will host round of 32, and on July 6th, we'll host the round of 16. The teams playing in those 2 matches will be determined in the coming days. Of course, Ariel, people are wondering, will the U.S. men's national team be able to play in Seattle again? I guess it hasn't been ruled out yet.
Well, the short answer is yes, they can, but they have to get there. So if they win their Group D, which they are pretty likely to advance, then they'll go to the round of 32. That'll be at Levi Stadium the first week of July, and then July 6th will be that round of 16 game here right behind us. They could be in that if they advance.
That would be incredible. That would be incredible.
Imagine the crowds that day.
I can. Well, we're going to be so excited as we watch the crowds start to build here around the stadium district, the waterfront, and Soto. Farah, we'll send it back to you for now.
Yeah, I love people's commitment, getting up early and getting in line. That was really nice to see. And a mix of U.S. and Aussie fans. That's wonderful.